Hi everyone, welcome to Shupa's Divine Tarot. I am Shupa, and today we're going to do a pick a card reading. If you're in no contact or in separation, will there be changes within the next 7 days in this connection? So we got pile number 1 with the Light Seers, pile number 2 with the Rider deck, and pile number 3 with the Gilded Tarot. So go ahead and focus and resonate. If you need to pause this video, go ahead and do so now, and I'll see you at your pile. Hi, pile number 1. If you pick the Light Seers, let's go ahead and see what's going on the next 7 days. Oh, that's right. You had 2 overall energy cards. So I'll go ahead and put these aside for after. Angel answers too. So if you have a question, go ahead and ask that question because they sometimes have yes or no. But let's go ahead and see what the overall is first. Hold your vision. Okay. Believe in the impossible. So I think the person, pile number 1, you may be asking about is maybe healing and kind of gaining some self-worth with the believe in the impossible, trying to hold their vision and trying not to let negative thoughts maybe come in. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go right to tarot. The Moon, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Wheel, Knight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Well, okay. Well, I can tell you right now what's going on the next 7 days. Like I said, I believe in the impossible. I believe that this person is trying to hold on to a vision, but they can't see very clearly. Your person, pile number 1. I mean, the Moon card here is about illusions as well. Also could be about lies. This, could also be like being self-deceptive. So basically lying to themselves. I feel like your person's just a state of dreaming as well in the next 7 days. I don't think there's going to be much movement in this connection within the next 7 days. I feel like your person's still juggling a lot up in their head. But like hold your vision. I believe your person's trying to hold their vision, like this is a lighter one, and but they're still like indecisive. So pile number 1, if you're waiting for somebody to make a choice, your person still can't see very clearly. They still got the blindfolds on. They're very indecisive. They can't seem to choose within the next 7 days. Also, they're going within. This is 4 Swords. It's about self-love. It's a time for healing. Like I said, believe in the impossible and hold your vision. I really believe that your person is still healing, pile number 1. I feel like with the Moon here, they have a lot of negative self-talk. So they're trying to stay positive, but they're still not seeing clearly. But they're trying to go within and finding answers. Like the Ace of Swords is all about truth, clarity. They're really trying to go within, and I really believe they're trying to use their intuition in that as well, because you got the High Priestess here. So your person's trying to really tap in to what they need and what they want, and trying to get rid of that negative or the past, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Maybe you guys got into a big fight, or, your person could just be in a depressive state as well, because the Moon card could mean that as well. Like, feel like they're drowning, and they're trying to give themselves that love, but they're still blinded by it. I mean, they're waiting for the wheel to turn. They're really hoping that the divine is gonna, the wheel is all about cycles, so the wheel turning in their favor. I really feel like your person is really waiting for that, this cycle of indecision and not feeling good enough. I feel like they're drowning in something like grief almost. In the Knight of Pentacles, it's the slowest moving knight. It goes slow but steady. But it's probably one of the most rewarding ones in the end because it is so slow. And I feel like your person still feels like you're going to be there, pal number one. Like, they feel like they're planting stuff with you and they really feel like maybe time apart is what they need. And since meeting you, it's causing them to heal and maybe they're indecisive about something. It could be about you and someone else. It could be um, just not being able to see clearer. They could be such in a depressive state or so unemotional available. They're not emotionally available that, they're up in their head a lot, you know? And they're kind of doubting things, like their power to do things almost, make things happen. So it's very important for your person to believe in the impossible and for them to hold their vision. But I also think that it's about you. I think this message also betrays to you, pal number one. I think that this person sees something very special with you. And I think they want you to hold your vision and believe in the impossible and never give up on them. Like, they need you. You got 3 twos here, by the way. 2 of swords, 2 of pentacles, and the high priestess, which is number 2. See? So you may want to look up that number, 222. Let me go ahead and look here real quick. It's all about balance, partnership, and duality. So, yeah, finding that balance, which is pretty much here with the juggling here. Trying to balance 2 things at once. Trying to find that, so that's great. Let's go ahead. If you didn't ask a question, go ahead now. You can pause this if you want. But let's go ahead and see. Opportunity. Yay. Yeah, I think opportunity will come once your person gets through that, once they're done self-healing. If you believe, absolutely. Believe in the impossible. Look at that. If you believe, hold your vision. Opportunity is coming. Helpful people. Yeah, it's so important to talk to your friends and family. Because it's always important to get a different perspective on things, Sometimes we see things, they see things differently that we don't. Religious factors, your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. Oh, okay, so your person could be coming some type like with the healing. It could also be like a spiritual awakening that they're having right now. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yep, I think so. New love. See, a new person has started your mind. Yeah, I really believe that this is the same person coming back. And I really believe that they're going slow. And they believe that after they're done healing, that the wheel is going to turn in their favor. And you guys are going to come back into union and things are going to happen. Which is why you both should be believing in the impossible. And both of you should be holding your vision, pile number one. So that was in the next 7 days. I don't see much movement. To be honest, very little to no communication at all within the next 7 days. I really believe your person is still healing, but, keep out for my next video that I'll do again next week so we can check on the next 7 days. Okay? Thank you. If this didn't resonate, go ahead and pick another pile. If it did, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on my next video. If you like a personal reading geared just to you, I have wonderful October specials down in the description box down below. Much love. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. If you pick the Rider deck, let's go ahead and see what's going on with your person in the next 7 days, shall we? Bring love into the situation. Yes, bring love. Either their self-love, healing, or they're trying to find back their emotional balance within themselves. They're trying to bring the love that maybe when you met this person, pile number 2, they were a little hot and cold with their energy, maybe not emotionally available. There's also pile number 1 was sort of like this, so maybe pile number 1 will also resonate with you, pile number 2. Just to let you know. We're going to go ahead and put these to the side. I also have angel answers here. Some of them have yes or no, so if you want to go ahead and ask a question, resonate on that, or wait till later and pause the video, that's fine. Whatever you like. Let's go right into the tarot, shall we? 10 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Jeez. 8 of Cups. The Tower. The Hermit. Six of Swords, Three of Wands, and Knight of Wands. Okay. Okay, pile number 2. I get two different views here on this one. So this could be two different situations. Just remember it's for the collective. So take what resonates. But I feel like there's two different stories here. I feel like there's one person, pile number 2, your person is going to be communicating with you within the next 7 days. And then the other majority of you viewers of pile number 2, your person is just in the mindset of wanting to communicate, but is not. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and tell you why, I feel like that's what's happening. Okay? It's because of these two here. Okay? And also these two and this one here. But majority, it's these two. But with these, they just tie in. So I feel like your person has definitely had a tower moment. Okay, pile number 2. I definitely believe that your person has had some type of something that's happened in there that they've realized. Pile number 2. They also know that they got to knock that tower down to rebuild the foundation of this relationship because they know it's not sturdy. It wasn't a sturdy foundation that it was being built upon. They have a lot of hurt, pile number 2, your person with the 10 of swords here really feels like they've been stabbed in the back. This is also a card of despair. They feel like they could be very, very depressed about something, and so depressed that they're stuck in their head and they can't see clearly. Okay? This is the 8 of Swords. This is about being stuck, not seeing things. This is mental imprisonment. And the tower moment that they had was all about realizing that they had to walk away from things that no longer serve them. Like almost having like an enlightenment moment. The tower moment was like, wow, I have so many people around me, like ascending. Okay, I really feel like your person, pile number 2, is ascending. Like when you're ascending, there's synchronicities of certain numbers like 10, 10, and 5, 5, 5. If you're seeing 10, 10, and 5, 5, 5, it's usually numbers of like the phoenix rising, like you're ascending, and it's not very comfortable. Okay, you start to realize people who are around you that kind of get on your nerves or are not there really for the right reasons, the right purposes. They're not really there for you, but you're there for them, and you're starting to realize, wow, what am I doing here? And I feel like that your pile number 2, I feel like your person had that tower moment, and I really feel like that person is walking away from it, but they just don't see how to yet. They're like stuck on it because they have a lot of this despair still, like this grief, maybe a person lost someone real close to them. There's a lot of like depression here. Pile number 2. And your person's really trying to find the light, I feel like your person's emotions are kind of closed off with all these swords here. And the only cup card is the 8 of Cups, which is walking away from it and turning their back. So. And then you got the 6 of Swords here. Like, that's a passage, right? It's kind of moving to calmer waters. And it's also with the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is about knowing that your ships are coming in. Knowing that the things you put out into the world are coming towards you, but just waiting for them to arrive. So this is where the contradiction lays here with whether they're going to contact you within the next 7 days. I believe that yes, some of you are. I believe that a majority of you are going to get some contact. It might not be exactly what you want, but something could be small, just as checking in on you, on seeing how you're doing, pile number 2. Something very minimal, minor, nothing major. Because I really feel like your person is still up here mentally, even though they're trying to go in and introspect and try to find what they need to get out of it, They also want to move, that's the Knight of Wands is about moving towards something passionately and not really hesitating, you know? And that's why I feel like moving to calmer waters in this night here facing in with this, I feel like, yeah, both of you are waiting for your ships to come in, and I feel like they're going to. You're both like, they both moving in that direction. I feel like your person is going within to try to find an emotional connection within himself. That has nothing to do with you, pile number 2, or anybody else. I feel like maybe this person could have been trapped off from the heart a long time ago, from past hurts, from past relationships. They've been in their head, I feel like this person at one time was like, screw love, I'm done with it. You know what I mean? I'm just going to focus on me and forget about that and live in my headspace. And now your person is trying to open up emotionally, which is why it's bring love into the situation. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. If you didn't ask a question, go ahead and pause it now. No need to worry. Yep, I really believe that things are going to come to fruition for you, pile number 2. See, meditation brings answers. Absolutely. Your person definitely should be doing that, and you too. It's really good to meditate. You get some clarity. It's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you whether you want to wait for this person or not, pile number 2. I believe that the universe is telling you that, if you don't want to, go ahead and move on and live your life. See, past hurts. I think your person, like, release your ex. I think they're really stuck, like, in the past there, and they're starting to know that they have to move away from whatever they need to move away for. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got an extra card. Playfulness. Recapture romance. Allow your inner youth to spirit and have fun very soon. See what I mean? So, like, I think that they may, like I said, a majority of you, they're going to reach out, and some of you, they're not. They're just thinking about it. So it may be maybe, within 2 weeks of now. Express your love. Go ahead. Yeah, I think bring, how ironic is that? How perfect. Bring love into the situation and express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So that's beautiful. Well, that's your reading, pile number 2. If it didn't resonate, go ahead and pick another pile. If it did, comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for me, please. If you like a personal reading, I have wonderful specials this month. Check in the description box down below. Much love. Hi, pile number 3. If you picked the Gilded Tarot, let's go ahead and get right in here, shall we? We also have angel answers in here, so if you have a question, they sometimes have yes or no. The energy is gaining momentum. Ooh, very nice. Pile number 3. Oh, hopefully we got someone coming into union here, getting back together. Let's see what we got for tarot. The Empress, that's a good start. Page of Wands. The Moon. Queen of Swords. The Hermit. The High Priestess. Death. And the 3 of Cups. Well, okay. I definitely feel like your person wants to communicate really bad, pile number 3. I'll be honest with that. I see the sign of, like, celebration here, reunion. I mean, it's a 3 of Cups. It can be about reconciliation, reunion, coming together, celebrating. Pile number 2, I feel like your person is definitely wants to communicate with you badly. Very, very badly. I think they're up in their head about it with the Moon card. I think they're kind of on and off about it. I think this person, pile number 3, is a person that probably typed out something on their phone, okay, and then they don't hit send. They just kind of delete it, and then a few minutes like, wow, I should have said, let me go, maybe I should say this, and they'll type it out, and then they take it out again. It's the feeling I get from this, because I feel like they want to communicate so bad. As the Queen of Swords, she doesn't always wear her heart in her sleeve, pile number 3, but she's very direct, okay, and blunt, sometimes too blunt, to the point where she may hurt your feelings because she's telling you the truth, because that's what the Queen of Swords does. So I feel like your person has some truth or something to say to you, pile number 3, and they're really going within and, like, really reflecting on it. They're trying to find their introspection on it. They're really trying to use their their intuition with the High Priestess, but they also are aware that they have to have some type of transformation, death, or this cycle has to end, whether it be separation or, the way you guys have been doing things. Maybe you guys had a lot of arguments or things have just been on and off, on and off. And they really want to end that, they really do. They have all this too, they got the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is very naive though. A very fly by the seat of their pants kind of person. They kind of go with that feeling of adventure and fire, and they really don't think about the consequences after, if you know what I mean. So I feel like your person is tired of thinking about what coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda, donna, and they're ready to like fly by the seat of their pants regardless of what the repercussions are of reaching out or going out with you or getting into reunion and just going with it. It's the Empress. I feel like your person sees this connection with you very promising. This is unconditional love. Pile number 3, maybe you guys have broken up and got together so many times, and you always wonder, why does this person keep taking me back? Or why do I keep taking this person back? Well, that's usually a sign of unconditional love. They see a lot of stability and love, nurturing connection here. They want to nurture this connection. They want this cycle of separation to end. They want the union with you, pile number 3. And yes, I definitely think your person will be contacting you within the next 7 days. Now remember that time is fluent, so give it a couple of days, give or take. But the energy is definitely gaining momentum, and the cards definitely speak for that, don't they? So let's go ahead here and get the cards. Go ahead, ask a question. If not, pause this video. Be assertive. Yeah, don't be afraid to right there with the words. I really feel like your person's going to get that assertiveness and really going to speak their truth. Listen to your intuition right on top of the High Priestess here. That's beautiful. Yeah, they're really using their intuitive power to look at that. Communicate clearly. See that? Yeah, they're going to be assertive. They're going to communicate clearly. Pile number 3, they're going to come at you where you won't have to wonder, what do they mean by that? They're going to be very like straight to the point, like the Queen of Swords. It's time to disconnect from the world, retreat. Yeah, I really believe this person wants to, with the 3 of Cups here, wants to get away with you and spend some time with you from the world, get away. This could be the one you're already met, the romantic partner you seek. Yeah, I definitely believe that this is a great relationship, pile number 3. I think it's going to be a very rewarding one for you guys. Children, your love life is being affected by children. So either this person sees you like the Empress, which makes sense. The Empress is like a mother figure. Either you have children or they believe that you would be a great mom. Like they wish they had children with you, or they have children. But they still see you, pile number 3, as somebody who they may want to create life with. Well, that's beautiful, pile number 3. Nice one. If it didn't resonate with you, go ahead and pick another pile. If it did, comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell because there'll be another one of these coming up next week so we can find out and dig in for another 7 days. If you like your own personal reading, I am offering wonderful October specials down in the description box down below. And that's about it. Thank you and much love. Enjoy. Bye.